All That Is Dark Chapter 12. Past. I sigh in relief when we finally get to Mr. Benja's house because finally we can have a few hours of peace and pretend to be a happy family. They've been arguing the entire drive to this place. Harrison. This conversation is far from over. I will however let things slide for now just because I am trying to secure my child's future, my mother says. My father doesn't respond but instead gets out of the car, walks round to Mom's side and opens the door for her. She does a retouch of her makeup before he helps her out. I step out too. With a smile plastered on my mother's lips, they walk hand in hand while I follow right behind them. We get to the door and a house help helps us into the house. Harrison, the man I assume is Mr. Benja, exclaims. "You are welcome to my humble abode." He extends his hand to him and my father firmly shakes it. The beautiful Clara, the future First Lady, beautiful as always, he leans in and brushes a kiss on her cheek. "You are welcome." "Thank you, B. It's good to be here." "B. Doesn't that sound too friendly? There's something about this man that I can't quite place my finger on. I don't like him gawking at her like a piece of meat." "And you must be the princess of the castle. Twange. How are you, young lady?" "I am fine, thank you. How are you?" "I am good." Before he says anything else, an elegantly dressed tall lady walks in. She looks like she is in her 20s and for a moment there I think she is Mr. Benja's child. You should see the look on my face when he introduces her as his fiancée. My gaze flickers back and forth between Mr. Benja and his fiancée Christabel, coming to a rest on the latter. What the hell is this woman doing with a man that's old enough to be her father? They finally lead us into the living room. Wine is served for the adults and juice for me as we settled in while dinner is being served. I sip on my juice watching them talk. Why am I even here if it's an adult sort of affair? A young girl that's slightly younger than me walks into the room a minute later. Mr. Benja introduces her as his grandchild. "Celine, show Twange around as we wait for dinner to be served. The adults need to discuss a few things." "All right, Grumps," she says. I rise to my feet and follow her upstairs to her bedroom. Her room is such a pretty room. It's painted in pink and almost everything else is pink curtains, pink beddings, pink doormats. This is a beautiful room. "Thank you, Twange. You can take a seat." "Thank you." "Mr. Benja is your grandfather. Where are your parents?" I ask, curiosity getting the better of me. "My mother was Grandpa's first child. She and my father died in an accident alongside my grandmother. So now I have to live here with Uncle Benja and my new Granny Christabel." "Oh." I spend a couple of minutes with Celine, getting to know her better. She is such a sweet girl. It's sad that her parents died. I don't know what I would do if I lost both my parents at the same time. Despite our family dynamics, I prefer to be kept by my parents than any other person because I've come to realize the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Finally they call us out and it's time for dinner. At the dinner table I notice my mother and Mr. Benja keep staring at each other when they think no one is watching. I have a gut feeling that something is not right, like there's some sort of a secret between them. I look at my father and notice he is frowning. I guess he's noticed it too. Christabel on the other hand doesn't seem to notice anything. She is smiling and keeps the conversation going. They talk about politics and future plans. Mr. Benja seems to have a lot of faith in my father and he pledges to actually put in the most to support him. After dinner we sit in the living room. Photos are taken by Mr. Benja's PA. "We are doing a post on my page tomorrow where I will endorse your candidature for Lusaka Central. That place needs a mind like yours, Harrison, and with a beautiful and supportive wife like yours, you will do great things for that constituency." "Thank you." At some point, my mother excuses herself to go to the toilet and Mr. Benja too leaves. They disappear for a couple of minutes. When Mum walks back in, I shoot her a questioning look. She is being sneaky. It's almost 22, when we finally decide to call it a night. Mr. Benja and his fiancée walk us out to our car. Another thing I notice is how he grabs my mother's bum while hugging her to say bye, and she doesn't say anything but just smiles. I hope to see you back here. We will come back, Mum says. Bye, Dad says as he starts the car. We usually move with a driver, but tonight Dad opted to drive. The first few minutes of the drive is quiet until Mum breaks the silence. That went well, Mr. Benja is an amazing man. Amazing my foot. Babe. You were flirting with that man right in my face. You are so shameless, Clara. Flirting. I was just trying to get that man to our side. My actions there will benefit this family. Should you want to open your legs to every man? Harrison. Twange is in this car. What sort of talk is that? She yells. What's with you and men? Don't I satisfy you? He asks. That gets her mad and she starts hitting him while he drives. My father loses control of his vehicle, dropping it to one side and colliding with a car in the oncoming lane. Asterisk. Alab. Forever your August girl. Black Heart.